Alright, y'all, we live. Mike Reed, Oscar Valenzuela.
Scored about identically at 77 to 75, and Judge Jernigan scores at 79 to 76. All in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Michael, yes indeed, Reed.
Y'all here, man. My man Mike Reed wins by unanimous decision. What was it? 75 to 77. They won 8 rounds. Mike Reed is now 12-0 with 6 knockouts. He fought an undefeated guy in Oscar Valenzuela, out of El Paso, Texas. No post-fight interview? Okay. Hold on. Alright guys, 1 second. I mean, Mike Reed just defeated Oscar Valenzuela by unanimous decision in Omaha, Nebraska. It was a good fight, man. Mike Reed's southpaw. I can't do a southpaw, but I'll do it in a right-hand stance. He has the Philly shell defense, but he kind of... I like the fact that Mike Reed kept having his mouth open, because, you know, if you got your mouth open, you can get caught with a shot and get your jaw broken. I ain't like the fact he kept his mouth open, but he got the win. Philly shell defense, always right hand up. This defend the right hook, which was Valenzuela. He's a right-handed fighter. This would defend the right hook. This would defend the left jab. But at times, you know, Valenzuela got in, you know, some shots, because Mike Reed sometimes he would duck hit. Then sometimes he'd come out with his arm up, be slightly down here, get caught with a shot. And other than that, man, Mike Reed looked good, man. He's an aggressive, you know, young undefeated fighter. He has good/great defense. He need to, you know, obviously work on his defense a little more, but I think he has pretty good defense for somebody his age. As far as with the Philly shell, shoulder, tuck, you know, chin behind the shoulder, and, you know, always the right hand up on his chance, the left hand up like this. It defends, you know, left hooks, right hooks coming in, your forearm obviously deflects, you know, shots coming at your midsection. So Mike Reed looked good. He was very aggressive. He had punch variety. So Mike Reed kept trying to do like a catch and shoot. So for those who don't know what a catch and shoot is, until we boxing. I say, like, I'm waiting for you to, like, you know, you touch my glove, I'll shoot right back. So he basically was trying to do touch and shoot. He walked in with some straight right hands to the guard. You know, he had punch variety. He had straight right hands. He used, you know, his jab at times. He had, you know, bend his knees to dip under shots. You know, Mike Reed, you know, he looked good, man. He had punch variety. He looked good. Yeah, man. So only issues I have with Mike Reed is, you know, he needs to, you know, keep his mouth closed, because having your mouth open like that, like I said, you get caught with a shot, you get your jaw, you know, broken. So you don't want that to happen. So other than that, man, I think he needs to keep his, you know, mouth closed at all times. And sometimes, you know, when a guy's throwing your combination and stuff, always, you know, you ducking and pulling up, always come up with your hand always up and the shoulder. So it's almost like you got to be like this. So if you don't come up with your hand up, you get caught with a shot. He got caught with a few shots, but they didn't, you know, really phase him. So he got the win tonight, man. Mike Reed, you know, he's climbing the ranks. Just, you know, keep doing what he's doing. And also another thing I didn't like, you know, in between like the last round, like the 7th round going into the 8th, his dad was basically like, yeah, go in there and knock this motherfucker out. I'm like, does he feel as though that, you know, Mike Reed is behind? Like, why be telling him to go in there and basically knock him out? I don't know if he was, you know, trying to keep Mike Reed, you know, knockout percentage, you know, his knockout rate high. But I mean, to tell him to go in there and knock this guy out like that was kind of, I don't know, that was kind of strange to me, why he told him to go in there and knock him out in the last round. But, you know, it is what it is, man. He got the win. He looked, you know, pretty good. He looked good. And, yeah, so y'all hit me up with any questions, comments, and let me know what you thought of this fight. And holler that I'm out. Next up, I don't know who's next up, but yeah, I'm watching, obviously, Crawford, Deltron. I'm watching all the fights from here on out. Holler.